When you have a good credit score, you can always go about and have money for larger purchases. This is one of the biggest advantages a higher credit score offers. You receive lower interest and better terms when you have a good financial credit score. But what about bad credit? Stop worrying because boosting your credit isn't difficult. It doesn't take you months like the rumors might say. This is because there are several ways by which you can end up improving your credit in no time. The best thing would be to repair your credit before you need it. Therefore, today, we will look at methods that will allow you to improve your credit score in the future. Reviewing credit reports. Reviewing your credit report is something you need to focus on. The credit bureaus can hand you a free copy of your information annually. All you need to do is request it. Another way you can see your credit reports is by using free services. These free services are handy and do not charge you anything for checking your credit report. You can see your credit scores once you've signed up and then view the information on these reports. The entries on the different reports will be similar more or less every time. For several reasons, credit reports are usually different. It won't hurt if you just go through your credit reports, right? Disputing negative marks. When things were less advanced, you had to write letters to the credit bureaus to dispute errors. But now, different services are available that help dispute your mistakes from the comfort of your home. Certain factors have more importance on your credit score than others, so pay attention to those items first. You can start with marks like collection accounts. It is common to have at least one collection account in your report. Once you put the case for a dispute, your creditor will agree to remove the liability from your account. It doesn't take more than a week, and the dispute will be resolved from your credit report. But this might not be for every case. You can also dispute errors using credit bureaus. Spend as much time as you can trying to remove your derogatory marks, since they significantly influence your overall credit score. Error check your credit report. An intelligent person downloads their credit report, but a genius checks for errors on that report. Once you download your credit report's copy, you will need to ensure that there aren't any negative items that might also be inaccurate. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau states that closed credit accounts are a standard error shown on your credit report as they are shown as open. Some debts appear as incorrect balances. The credit report you receive from the Bureau can help you check out the areas that require improvement. You can also dispute an error on the credit report if you pick out any information that needs correcting. This is explained in the next point. Rework credit utilization strategy. Your credit utilization strategy instantly measures the credit you use with the entire credit limit. This ratio should stay within your spending limit. For context, if your total credit is $1,000, you should use at most $300. The most successful people in finance who know the system in and out have said that it just shouldn't go over 1/3. If it does, it will be counted against you. Therefore, for whatever things you need to use credit on, make sure to keep it 1/3 of your credit limit in order to always keep a balance. If you don't draw a line, then there will come a time when it disappears. Better to play it safe than to get into a mess later on. Be an authorized user on another credit card. An authorized user is someone who already has access to a credit card. That person can use the credit card which they are authorized for. It can be another card that isn't registered to their name. These authorizers are not responsible for credit card debt on that particular credit card. Since they're only sharing the card's payment history and utilization rate, they can manage to increase their credit score over time like this. The heavy financial risks aren't for the authorizer, but mainly for the cardholder. If someone is trying to build credit, they might hesitate before letting you access their credit card. They can ask about your spending habits to ensure you won't misuse their card. Clear off your bills on time. Your payment history makes up 35% of your total credit score. Want to fix your credit? The first thing you should focus on is clearing off your bills first. Your bills are your liabilities, which should be cleared off when you get paid for the month. It may be a challenge to pay all your bills on time. There's a solution for that as well. Enter the automatic payment method. Automatic payment, or auto pay, is the method to clear off your bills when money enters your bank account. As told earlier, if there are bills that permit auto pay, then pay off these bills as soon as you get paid. We've repeated this because it is so important to do so. If you're worried about overdrawing your account, then auto pay is what's going to help you. So many people have this terrible habit of not paying their bills on time. There are even times when they pass the due dates and they are hit with charges. Don't be one of those people. Pay your bills on time, guys. Use programs. Some programs help you increase your FICO score by expanding your credit file. They manage to do this by including alternative data in your credit report. Two popular programs that can help you do so are Experian Boost and Ultra FICO. Experian Boost helps enhance your credit file, which reports payments made to subscription services such as Hulu, Netflix, and HBO Max. Your phone bill and utility payments are also reported. The best part about it is that Experian Boost is free. This helps to bring a boost to your credit score. Ultra FICO is similar to Experian Boost in terms of being free. Instead of showing your utility bills and subscriptions, it simply shows how risky your borrowing habit is. This is a neat trick. It looks at your savings, spending, and market accounts. We all need someone or something to remind us if we need to take the proper financial steps. Ultra FICO helps you in that aspect. Increase credit limits. Another factor weighing a lot on your score is your credit card utilization. It is the ratio of credit that is available to the credit used. This personally makes a huge difference to your finances. A balance of more than half of your credit will hurt your score. Another thing that will hurt you is maxing out your credit cards. One way you can improve your ratio is by paying down your balances. Another way is to increase the limit of your credit. If you owe $2,500 on a card with a limit of $5,000, and you get your limit increased to $7,500, then your ratio will improve immediately. Looking to increase your credit limit? Contact your credit card company and put in a request. Your credit card company will happily increase your overall limit if you have a good payment history. Your credit card providers want you to carry a high balancer on your sleeve. After all, this is how these credit card companies make money. Just make sure that you don't use the additional available credit. This will ensure that you return to the same available credit ratio boat, which, in easy words, is going to fling you back into debt. Open another credit card account. Another way to improve your credit is by opening a new credit card account. As long as you don't have a balance on that card, your available credit will increase by the card's limit. Get a card that doesn't charge you a separate annual fee. Your best bet is a bank where you already have an account. Cards with no annual fee will charge you higher interest rates, that's for sure. But no interest rate will be applied if you aren't carrying a balance. Pay off outstanding balances. Getting a higher credit score will give you better chances to get loans. This is because if you had the money in the first place, you wouldn't be taking the loans. When the available credit has a low percentage, then it has a big impact on your score. You will then go on a run to free up cash to pay down your balance or sell something if needed. Paying down your balance may take a lot of work to increase your credit score, but make sure to work for the long-term financial goal. You will be paying little interest and your credit score will also increase with time. Keep your old credit cards. The final tip is to keep your old credit cards with you. The age of your credit history has a moderate effect on your credit score. If you've had a particular credit score running for 10 years, do not close that account. Closing it will decrease the overall average credit history. It will also negatively impact your overall score, especially in the short term. If you wish to increase your credit score but also dispose of your credit card account, do you know what to do? You need to get rid of your newest credit card. Since only a short amount of credit might have been built upon your newest credit card, getting rid of it is the right thing to do. But you should only go for this option if you want to get rid of a credit card. Conclusion. These are the most important ways by which you can boost your credit. Utilizing the following methods will be super helpful for you. You can try one method to see if it works for you, but as far as we're concerned, these will only increase your credit score. That's all we had for you guys in this video. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more finance-related videos. We'll see you again very soon. Until then, ciao.